Hello everyone, welcome back to Back in Diapers. I had planned on a little bit of a different video this week, but just with the way things have been going this week, I decided to just kind of come in and talk to you guys a little bit. But I am hoping you all had a fantastic Christmas and are gearing up for an awesome New Year. I personally had a wonderful Christmas with my boyfriend's family, and we've got company in town until after the 1st, so it's just been, it's been a kind of a nice week in that regard. So life for me has been a little bit weird this week as well. Over the last couple of weeks at work, I discovered a severe allergy to something that was in my work building. And by severe, I mean I was losing my ability to breathe, tongue, throat swelling, all that. So basically, I was going into anaphylaxis. And a couple of weeks prior to this discovery, I had a day where I had a horrible migraine at work and ended up in the bathroom just throwing up and had to leave about an hour before my shift was supposed to end, just because I was that sick. And then, fast forward a week or two, and I finally touched this product and immediately went into basically anaphylaxis and had to leave. And since then, every time I went into the store again, it got progressively worse in the fact that it took less and less time of me being in the store. I no longer had to just touch the item. I was simply being in the store with it caused the same reaction. And that led me to the conclusion that, given the other issues I was having with being able to work and things and this new allergy, I actually quit my job on Tuesday. Yes, it was Tuesday morning that I actually quit my job, just because it's not worth the money to risk my health. So that was a new development. So that was it's really the first time I've actually quit a job, per se. I've quit other jobs before for health issues, but it was kind of like I'm going in the hospital, and then right after I get out of the hospital, I'm moved, the first one I quit was because I was just in a constant state of being ill in and out of the hospital, and it kind of just was like, yeah, by the way, I didn't officially quit that job. Just spoke to the family I worked with and said, not doing well. And that was another case of when I got better, I moved. So it's been an interesting, this is the first time I've literally called my boss and quit. And so that was kind of new to me. And I knew they knew it was coming, basically. I'd had an ultimatum a few weeks ago, basically, by saying if you don't come in the day after Black Friday, then we consider that your resignation. And just with this new allergy thing, it was just bad. And just couldn't keep up with it. So I am looking into, obviously, other options for working at home and whatnot. For now, I'm just going to stick with the sewing business and kind of do some odd stuff here and there. And really hope I can kind of swing it, because, we really did need the money from that job, even though it wasn't that much. We did need the money, and my boyfriend is working 2 jobs. And at the moment, the place that he was working at for his second job, he works for a cleaning company, and the contract that they had that he was working on just dumped his company. So he's got to get a new location that he's going to be cleaning, and this one was like an everyday thing, 6 hours a day type thing. And he probably won't get one that's quite that steady in that amount of hours, which for his home life, that's good, but we do kind of rely on the second income. And at least that covers, the different medical supplies I need and things like that. So it's not really a great, fantastic thing. So we're kind of at a spot of what are we going to do? But, I'm going to keep on trucking with my, my sewing business and whatnot, and get myself out there in more ways than one. Like, I'm not just gonna have the AB stuff. I've had a couple of people approach me about my shirts that I make and stuff. So I will be making a kind of a second Etsy shop. And if you guys can hear that weird noise every now and then, that is my stomach. Just with all the surgeries, I have a very loud stomach. But I will be making kind of a second Etsy shop that's really very, very, very vanilla, and more geared toward, in general clothing, hats, shirts, things like that, pants, pajamas, nothing AB related on that one, just so that I do have the ability to put it on a business card and hand it to people out in public. So that's kind of what's up right now. But yeah, and I just, I'm not really a religious person, but I'm kind of putting my faith in the universe at this point that it will provide for me. And I'm not being stupid and basically sitting back and waiting. I am being proactive and looking at things. I've had a couple of suggestions from even you guys, and I look into every single one that I get. So one is very promising looking, actually. And I'm thinking I probably will be doing that, at least somewhat. So that's kind of the goal, really, really working on bumping up my art a notch, I guess you could say, but in doing not just the art, but, the way, what I can provide for people, sewing wise, art wise, that will help increase it. And so yeah, I'm just working on what I can do from here. Glad that I am able to, step back. Definitely gonna possibly look into reapplying for disability. My mom has been asking me to do that for quite some time now, because she knows that it's so bad for my health to be out of the house. Even especially during the winter with my allergy that I have to the cold. Even going outside is rough. Sometimes if I touch snow or anything like on my arm, I'll end up with a ring of hives around my wrist. So it's like the world wants to kill me with my allergies. But I'm not gonna take this sitting down. I'm gonna do everything I can. It gives me the ability to be home and clean my house more, to keep things organized better, and a lot less stress for my boyfriend when he is home, that he doesn't have to deal with all that. So we'll see where this all goes. I'm nervous but excited at the same time. So, but yeah, so that's kind of where things are at right now. So I'm really looking forward to what comes in the 2018. Hoping that I can have the funds to do the plans that I would really like to do, and just further my business and see it grow. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I will quit my rambling, because it's kind of later at night here, and I tend to ramble when I record at night. But just wanted to touch base with you guys. and I'll have maybe a little bit of a Christmas haul type thing here. Nothing huge. But some fun stuff that I was able to get for Christmas. So I might show that off in a video here soon. We'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for sticking around with me this year. And I really do appreciate that, you all take the time to watch my videos and are encouraging and involved in the community. And that's kind of my hope is in this year to be even more involved in it than I am now. So I'm hoping to just kind of take this year and make big changes. So anyway, I'm gonna go. My stomach is getting really rumbly. So, but oh, that's one thing I want to do this year. I want to do kind of not a draw my life or anything, but kind of about my journey medically and things like that. So just like a more in-depth story, I guess. Kind of why I have some of the conditions I have and things like that. So thought I would do that this year. I don't know, maybe that'll be my first video of the year. We'll see. But anyway, guys, there will be some reviews coming up here in the next couple of weeks. And like I said, my new schedule is going to be Fridays, even though I didn't have to change it, but I am still going to stick with the Friday in hopes that I can be a little more consistent. But you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the new year. Bye-bye, guys.